Hello, actually, good morning. What I want to do today is I want to walk you through this slide here that I'm showing on my desk. This quote from Elon Musk. If you buy a Tesla today, I believe you're buying an appreciating asset, not a depreciating asset. This may be one of the most powerful concepts I have heard. And the reason why I think this is powerful, because today when you buy an asset, any sort of truck or vehicle or a crane or a compressor or a printing press, whatever you might buy, these assets depreciate through usage. And what Elon Musk is saying here is actually his cars are going to appreciate in value through use. That is, the more you use them, the smarter they're going to get. Let me walk you through what I mean by that. So an autonomous vehicle or any autonomous device is comprised of a number of different subsystems, all of which are designed to self-monitor, self-diagnose, self-fix, and self-learn without human intervention. And an autonomous entity needs to coordinate across or orchestrate across all those environments. And what happens is the more you drive a car, every turn you take, every time you stop, every time you run into another car, in this example here, this vehicle is getting smarter. It's learning. It's learning about the environment around us. It's learning about the cars it's interacting with. It's learning about pedestrians and bicyclists and everything else. So the more you use a car, the smarter you get. And this is enabled by the fact that your car is comprised of, or your autonomous vehicle, of a lot of devices at the edge that are gathering and analyzing and dissecting and learning from these real-time data at the edge. And of course, there's this big giant brain, this deep reinforcement learning brain in the middle of it that's coordinating not all these edge devices, but it's learning and becoming smarter. So the more that it drives, the more that it is used, the smarter this vehicle becomes. And that is the basis for Elon Musk's statement, is the more that these vehicles drive, and he's got 400,000 of these autopilot cars driving around, that these devices are getting smarter. And so it's really underpins kind of what we've been talking about on this digital asset valuation theorem, that as an organization uses and reuses this data and analytics, that there are three effects that take place. One, if you are truly using and reusing your data and analytics, and I'm not talking about raw data and raw analytics, I'm talking about curated data and analytic modules that have been packaged in a way for reuse, then there are three effects. Number one, the marginal costs flatten as you go from use case to use case. That is, you are finally at some point in time, you've built the analytics that you need and you've got the data you need in order to flatten out your marginal costs. Effect number two is that your economic value grows, because as you go from use case to use case, you're de-risking the project and you're accelerating time to value by reusing the data and the analytics. But effect number three, the one that Elon Musk is referring to, is the fact that by the reuse, refinement, and the learning of these analytic modules, the more that they're used, the better they get, the more predictive they get, the more accurate they get. Did you see this economic value accelerates across use cases, so that any improvement in the effectiveness of that autopilot Tesla engine that they make benefits all 400,000 other Teslas that are out there. They all are getting better. They're all getting smarter because they're all sharing the learning from each other. So this is a very powerful concept, and I'm probably not doing it justice here in this video, but it's the idea that you can create devices that learn, that as they learn become more valuable, that as they learn and become more valuable, they increase in value, they appreciate in value, is something very foreign to a lot of organizations that build products that we're used to building products and buying products that over time depreciate. Again, I think this is an incredibly important concept, and I hope I've done it justice. Thanks very much. Cheers.